This is John Black, Super Chemist. Here it's called, what is this called? It's called All I Know About Submissive Wives / Marriage / Family. I guess it's part 19 or something, I don't know. If you want to watch them all in a row, I have them in a playlist called what I just said. All I Know About Submissive Wives, Marriage and Family. Watch them all in a row. Anyways, last time I was talking about how women want so little. They act like, everyone in the world acts like they want so much, okay? And the only reason why they want all this stuff, the 6 figures, the 6-pack, the 6 whatever, everything, blah, 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 is because they're not getting the only thing they want. There's only one thing they want. A fair, good leader. That's it. And actually, they just only want a leader, okay? But they're not going to be happy, obviously, if you're a terrible leader and you're an unfair leader. They're not going to be happy. So you got to be a fair, good leader, okay? Because you can be the shittiest person on this planet, be ugly as hell, and they'll still flock to that one guy, okay, that doesn't give them nothing. And all they do is give to this guy. Why? Because he's a leader. He's a terrible leader. She overlooks all that. Just because she only wants that one thing. That's all they want. They just want one freaking thing. So give them that one damn thing, and you will have a woman that lasts for a lifetime. You have a wife and kids, and they will stay in the same house, and they will be a family unit until you die. And all you have to do is give them that one thing. Just like men barely want anything from women. But they refuse to give that man what he wants. Just like the woman, that the man refuses to give the woman what she wants. Okay, all she wants is a leader, man. So so we're going to go back to our tips or whatever. Never chase a woman. Okay, this idea on TV and sitcoms where, oh, you got to go chase it. That's what they want. No, you don't chase a woman, okay? You can I'm not saying don't go up to, you got to go up and talk to them and blah, blah, blah. But if you have to talk a woman into dating you, that's it. They're done. And if you start getting money later on and then now they want to be with you, no, it's too late. Don't give them that chance. Because if they didn't like you when you were down here, they ain't going to like you when up here. So the second you lose that up here and you're down here for 1 week, they'll leave you. They don't, never chase them. You go up to a woman, you're like, blah, 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 and they're like, nah, I don't, they give the reason why they don't want to be with you. Get one rebuttal. One rebuttal. And that's only if it's not, if they say, well, I got a boyfriend, that should be it. They say they have a boyfriend, you definitely ain't going to want to talk into it. Because even if she does have a boyfriend, she's telling the truth, and then she comes with you, she's a horrible person. She's cheating on her boyfriend. She's just going to cheat on you. If she has a response like that, where, then you need to no rebuttal. But let's say she says, I don't really get into people with that. You got the dirty shoes or something like that or something, some stupid remark. Then you might say, well, hey, I just got off of work. I mean, I'm not dirty like this all the time, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, that's clean up for the date, And then if they still say, no, I don't. That's it. That's it. They have told you to your freaking face, you moron. They just told you that they don't want you. People do not change, especially women. Women do not change whether they care, that they're attracted to you or not. They're saying they're not attracted to you. So you're going to talk them into them being attracted to you? No. You're going to talk them into looking over the fact that they are not attracted to you. I can see that. But see, when they overlook that fact that they're not attracted to you and go with you just over money or this or that, it will never work. Because, like they said in the beginning, they are not attracted to you. So sooner or later, that's going to gnaw at them, and they're going to get someone else. Okay? So never chase. Just like if a woman, the first second a woman says, if you're dating a woman, first second she says, being with you isn't worth it, or something to that effect. I don't want to be with you, or I'm going to leave you. That's it. Tell her, fine. You're done. That's it. Because once they have that in their mind, they don't go back up. Never. They just go lower and lower and lower on their opinion of you. Okay? Do not agree with everything she says or all suggestions on what to do. Okay, yeah. Like if you got a woman, right, she wants you to go to the opera. No, you don't just go, maybe once a year or something, you're like, oh, it's on her birthday, I'm going to take her out to the opera. You know, she earned it. She earned it by being a good wife all year round, okay? Not a crappy wife. Now, if she's been a crappy wife, you don't reward her with opera, okay? If she's been a great wife and a great girlfriend, sure. Maybe once a year on her birthday, it's her birthday, it's her special day, or Christmas or something, you take her to the opera because she knows she likes it, and you're going to say, that's a good leader, okay? A bad leader is just like, oh, every time she wants to go to opera, even though she knows you don't like it, you just go to opera. No. That isn't the way it is. Either she gets on board with you, or she gets on board with somebody else, and you get on with your life because you want a woman who is on board with you. Okay? And you ever see a woman like, well, where do you want to go eat? I don't care. Well, I'm going to go over here. Okay, I don't care. They have no opinion, like, and some men are like, well, that just gets on my nerves. Why does it get on your nerves? To have your own way? They're telling you that they don't give a crap. They're telling you that they will do whatever. They just need you to lead. And instead of you saying, oh, wow, you really think that well of me, that you can trust my lead and just follow me, boy, thank you for that respect. Instead of them saying that, they say, I don't want to be with this woman because she just ain't got no opinion and she doesn't have... No, she's following her biology. She's looking for a leader, and you're telling her that you don't want to lead. You want a partner. Partnerships don't work in a marriage. Just like it doesn't work in any business or any contract or any relationship. There's always going to be someone at the top. So anyways, yeah, you can't just agree. If you disagree with a woman, you need to tell her that. I mean, if you just want to sleep with her, then whatever. But I'm Presbyterian, we're against that. But if you're looking for a wife, you need to weed out the non-wives, right? You need to get rid of them immediately. As soon. I mean, it's not like you say something. She says something that you disagree with, and you're like, oh no, I'm going to get rid of her. No, you need to talk to her and see if she's normal. She's normal enough to use logic and reason and let you take the lead. You know what I mean? Just like with agreeing. You shouldn't agree with everything she says or want to do everything she wants to do, okay? Even if you want to do everything she wants to do, don't do it. Because she will start thinking that she's the leader, okay? Because she's calling the shots on where you go. And same with controlling your time. Even when she needs help sometimes, you have to say no. Especially if it's something easy or something. Like she wants you to go over to, I don't know, feed her cat or something because she's got to go out of town tomorrow or something or whatever. Who knows? She wants you to do it. Sometimes you have to just say no, even if it was no big deal to you, because if you do everything she asks, every time she asks, first of all, she didn't earn it. Most likely, she did not earn it. Secondly, showing you're a bad leader, you're unfair. But secondly, I forgot my train of thought again. But yeah, you can't let her control your life. Even if you want to do that thing, sometimes you have to say no. Otherwise, she doesn't value you. If you have something, it's just like if someone gives you something anytime you want, no matter what, then you don't value it as much as you have to go out and work for it, right? So if she didn't, there's been a million times. I've had 3 girlfriends where I became their boyfriend because I helped them move. They didn't have anyone to help them move. They're tiny. I like little tiny girls, 5 foot tall or whatever. And they can't do anything, you know what I mean? I go over and help her move, and then we'd end up dating her for months or years or whatever. No. That was a big mistake. Those things were doomed because she didn't earn it. I showed I was not a fair leader by helping her. Right? Her conscience is like, oh, yeah, he's a great guy. Oh, he's doing stuff here helping me. He doesn't even know me. He don't even know me, and he's helping me move. You know, and that just shows their subconscious is telling them, man, this guy's an idiot. Why is this? I can't have a leader that just goes out and helps total strangers willy-nilly to move for no, when they didn't even earn it. You know what I mean? You can't. You got to wait until they earn it. It's like taking flowers on your first date. You're an idiot. No presents on a first. First date shouldn't even be that spectacular. Okay, if you just came up to a woman and you asked for a number and that, you're like, well, I got to go to work right now, but we can hang out for a little bit and see if we click. You should be going to get coffee or something. You know what I mean? Go get a coffee and donut or a scone or something, and not at no, it doesn't even matter. But anyways, it should be a very cheap date. And if a woman, because she didn't earn it, she's a total freaking stranger. All you did was say that she's pretty and you like her, and you want her number. That's all you know about this woman. You talk for 2 minutes. You know what I mean? She is a total stranger to you. If you buy her expensive $200 dinner, where you go and bring flowers, wine, and all this other crap, candy, her survival biomechanism is telling her, boy, if this guy's just an idiot. You know what I mean? He's just giving out resources to total strangers for nothing. So yeah, you gotta make sure that they earn your favors to them. You know what I mean? You've had a woman, I go out with this woman for 3 or 4 times, and I buy dinner, take her after, somewhere bowling or whatever, go to the bar or whatever. And then she's at my house, and my kitchen is messy, and she stays overnight, gets up in the morning, makes herself food, doesn't make you anything, then doesn't clean anything, any of the, we'll take her 5-10 minutes to clean up the kitchen that you dirtied, you know what I mean? But we're only taking her 5 or 10 minutes. She ain't cleaning it up. This woman hasn't earned anything. Okay? So giving her more after she's shown that she doesn't want to, she only wants to take, she doesn't want to give at all. Get rid of her. You know what I mean? Just get rid of her. Don't pretend to be smarter than you are or richer than you are. You know what I mean? These things even make men sick when they see another man doing it. It's like, what is wrong with you, man? I'm not saying maybe elaborate a little bit, you know what I mean? Maybe get a nice car that you can't even really afford, so you look a little richer. Okay, that's one thing. Or, you dress better than really what you can afford or something. But, to say that you know things when you don't, you're just going to end up look like a moron, first of all. Sooner or later, they're going to find out that you don't know what you're saying. You know what I mean? You were just lying about that. And now they can't trust you on your judgment on everything else. And that's one of the main things a follower needs in a leader, is they need to be able to trust their leader to do their job. You know what I mean? So, yeah, if they don't value your time and what you're doing for them, they won't value you. You know what I mean? Don't pretend. Yeah, you can always say, being a leader doesn't mean you know everything on the planet, okay? It just means that being a good leader just means that anything that's thrown at you from the planet, you can handle it. You might not know the solution right away, but you're going to figure it out, you're going to find it, and then you're going to implement that solution, and then you're going to fix your problems. That's a leader, okay? It's not that you know everything. So if a woman is bringing up something that you don't know anything about, you just say, I don't know. As a matter of fact, you say, I don't know much about that subject. Why don't you enlighten me? Tell me a little bit what you know. That makes her feel like, you want to hear more and you're interested. You know what I mean? You don't have to know everything to be a leader.